on YouTube, the last video did pretty good. I'm pretty impressed, so kind of got motivated. Because originally I wasn't gonna do it, even so I said I was, but got two unboxings I'm gonna do tomorrow. I do got some stuff coming in, but I'm not gonna do a whole. I'm gonna let some of that accumulate. But, yeah, my cat over here messing with the cardboard boxes, but the one unboxing I said I was gonna do, Shadows Die Twice. Yeah, it's not bad, not bad at all. So far, it has great reviews, so I'm real happy to hear it, because I'm a huge, Dark Souls, Demon Souls fan. Bloodborne was great too, so I was actually looking forward to this. People claiming, it's in its own right, so yeah, man. Be good, little one. Did have the GameStop exclusive little katana replica letter opener. I'm not gonna open it. I'm gonna keep it closed. I mean, if you have Loot Crate, you've seen plenty of these. I had a Monster Hunter pin that basically looked like a sword and it opened up as a pin, so it's kind of the same thing. Box is pretty nice. Once you get the top little slip cover off, it opens up like an actual subscription box almost. See, let's hope nothing falls out. See, you got some coins on top. You got the figurine with the sword, or katana, should I say? And then you got the map. That's a map right there. The steel book with I believe it's an art book underneath it. But I'm really liking the steel book. I love steel books. I love things that got slip covers. But this is a pretty nice steel book. And we've got that glare. There we go. I don't know when I'm gonna get to this game. I'm gonna try to get to it. I got a huge back log of stuff. But I did get Bloodborne, even though I ain't beat Dark Souls 2 or 3 yet. But I beat Bloodborne, I took my time on that game, so I'm gonna try to get to this, after a few other games. Oh, do you know what they did? They secured the figurine from the top layer of the box behind it as well, so I'm not gonna pull it out, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure you can go to somebody else's video and they got the actual figurine. But from what I showed you, it's a nice figurine. It's not one of those Naruto figurines I showed you that was kind of hollow in the inside, and you thought it was gonna be a real statue. This one's a lot better. So not bad. And it's a little art book. It's one of those cheap ones. See how well you can see. Nothing spectacular. It's just little small things. It's one of those cheap ones. I'm pretty sure that's because they want to get paid, so they made a big art book. They sell them separately. So I really love that it's like a little cloth fabric, or yeah, it's like a cloth fabric on there. I like stuff like that. They went out to impress you with the cover, but unfortunately, the stuff inside didn't impress. So what I think it's worth the money. This is actual collector's edition I can get behind. Coins don't feel all that nice. They don't feel like coins. They feel like plastic coins. But for what I paid for, I felt like I got my money's worth. Okay. Some of these collector's editions have been let downs, and I felt like they took my money. Next month we got the Mortal Kombat collectors. Yes, I don't know why I did, but I went for the collectors instead of the Ultimate Edition or whatever. The second one they had, on Amazon. I went in with GameStop with the exclusive collectors. $333. God damn. Excuse my language, but that is the most I've ever paid for a game. That's a whole console, a whole brand new console. but it's Mortal Kombat. These companies, they keep raising the price up of these collector's editions, and we're gonna see if it's worth the money or it's not. They got that replica helmet, so we're gonna see if it's like a real helmet, or I'm be disappointed like a plastic ass helmet, kind of like Fallout 76. I was disappointed. They got me for it. We're gonna see if this Mortal Kombat gets me for it too, but I missed out on the nice European statue of the Mortal Kombat 10, so I forked the money away. I didn't want to be left out, because now that European statue that looks so nice is going for too much. So the second unboxing I'm gonna do is the Nelky and Legendary Alchemists Ateliers, or I'm pretty sure I said that wrong. It's Ateliers of the New World, but if you know anything about this and this series, it's a long-running series. You got that glare. Let's see if I can get there. And what it is they have sagas. So there's 3 games in one saga, and they've already went through like several of them by now. So there's a ton of these type of games there. I'm still need to go through the PS3s and go up, but I got them. I got them all. I think only 1 or 2 did not have collector's edition. People just went crazy because, if you got all the other ones and they got collector's editions and you just got a standard that don't have a collector's edition, what's the point? It's like you're getting lower quality. Is it a bad game or what? But they also did like some reloaded editions of others, but believe it or not, I think there's one also coming out in May. So they dropped 2 this year, I don't know if there's going to be a third one still dropping in the end of the year, but there's 2 of these. Usually it's one every year or every other year, but I don't know. NIS always does these nice boxes. I like their collector's edition boxes of NIS. NIS, they do some good stuff, Let's see. You always got your soundtrack. I remember when I was in the military, like 2002, 2004. You could get these music soundtracks from games from only import from Japan. They didn't have English ones, that you can't actually find now, but these would be real expensive. You go through a Game Fan and there's an EGM, I think, used to have those little ads in the back, and you pay a lot of money just for a soundtrack or import, anything import, really. You got yourself a little cloth poster. I never opened these posters, but they're nice quality. I really like the cloth posters. And some they're doing now in their collector's edition line with NIS, they got these little figurine stands. They can't have anyone from like a older type model to these little cartoony models. So this one's a nice one. Let's see if I can get a little bit closer. There we go. Now the glare, because glare back in the window. And they can have anywhere from basic to a decent art book. This one's just a basic, unfortunately. Few, I said they make their money from them big art books they sell separately. So it's basic. It's no big deal, But let me tell you, this series is long running, Like one of those crafting type games too, RPG crafting. I've started only 1, and believe it or not, I think there's like 6 games that haven't been brought over from the States. What they started originally. So I think there's 6 games we didn't get, but they've got like about, oh my god, I can't even tell you how many. I think like 20 something here now. Don't quote me, I'm just saying that's how many it feels like. There's just a ton of different types of this series type, and like I said, it's usually 3 games in a saga before they complete it and go to a whole new saga. actual game. I like the cover. It's not a reversible cover, unfortunately, but it's not bad. I like this cover anyway. These are the covers that Japan used to get, and then when we used to get it for like PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, it just be a basic name and just one character on there. And Japan used to always get all the great, nice art covers. I'm glad that at least sometimes they include reverse covers of the Japanese cover. So, yeah, that brought back some memories though. But all in all, I am impressed with the last video. I don't expect those type of numbers with this video, but you know, I'm in a good mood. Okay, you know, so even so, what recently happened, I had to take one of my cats to the vet. You know, nothing too serious. Just got some fiber pills because I kept going to the kitty litter and not able to use the kitty litter. So I had to do that today. I still got to get my driver's license renewed. The end of this month has actually turned good for me. Earlier, through halfway of this month was just bad for me. Sony PlayStation Live, what called their version of Nintendo Direct is today. They're going to announce some unannounced games, so I'm looking forward to hearing from it. And just know, once they announce it, check out Amazon, because usually they quick to put up the games for it. You know, if there's a collector's edition, deluxe edition, whatever, you can go ahead and pre-order it ahead of time. So as a heads up, they announce some big titles. Okay. I don't expect them to announce the PS5. I think they're going to hold off for like around June, July area to announce it. But now Xbox has got on, and they're going to do a little direct too, you know. So that's kind of funny too. As soon as PlayStation said they're going to do like Nintendo, here comes Xbox. Xbox, I think they're going to do it big for E3 because finally they got to their head about exclusives and why they're on the bottom. So I think they're going to bring it, you know, some exclusive games. Definitely E3 around time. I'm going to be hitting that Amazon looking for that. I hope GameStop going to be scooping up all the exclusives because they be overpricing their collector's editions and whatnot. On top of it, soon Scream Factory with movies. They're going to be announcing their mid to end big titles, you know, so that's some good stuff to look forward to. Nintendo said they got 2 different types of Switches coming out. One that's more improved features, enhanced features, and one that's just like a lower tier, kind of like a newer 3DS type. You know, I don't want to say replacement, but I want to be like a handheld, more 3DS version. So I'm looking forward to see what that enhanced version looks like. So there's a rumor saying there's gonna be 3 different type of PlayStation 5s. One that has going like, you know, Microsoft digital only. There's not gonna be like no what you call it, disk drive or whatever you want to call it. Look forward to it. Y'all take care. All right.